Hey, good morning. I am cleaning out the back of my car, so I'm sitting back here, getting ready to go to Sam's, and I wanted to answer your question. So, how I reach out to brands through the Creator Connections and like how I pitch myself is I just basically tell them who I am. I literally tell them I'm a small content creator. That I have an Amazon storefront and like tell them what other social medias that I could share their stuff on. Like if you have a YouTube channel or if you like to share actually through your other accounts, like your social media accounts, tell them that. You might want to go ahead and include your like URL to your storefront. Sometimes I do, most of the times I don't. I just like let them know that I'm interested in doing a video in exchange for a free sample and see if they get back with me. And then they usually will ask for your storefront URL. And if you have other, links to share, then you can paste those in. But sometimes I leave them, sometimes I don't. And they will ask for those usually just to check out your storefront and see if your content matches what they're looking for. And then they'll get back with you and ask for your address. So I don't give them all that information up front. I don't like to be presumptive. I think it looks better if you ask first and start a conversation, get a feel for what they want. I had one come back to me and say, let me get this straight. You're willing to do the video in exchange for the product and you don't expect any payment. And I said, yep, that's all I want. And the product actually was like a $400 item. And I'm really excited to have a robotic litter box. Don't ask me why I'm so excited about that. But I got this litter box for 400. It was like a $400 item and I got that for free in exchange for a video. And so I'm like, heck yeah, I'll do this video for you for a product. So don't be afraid to ask for things that you think are out of your price range because they do have a budget for this stuff. A lot of times they write those things off. So sometimes they are willing to give you those really expensive items that you think are maybe you're a little bashful to ask for. And just start a conversation with them and just answer their questions, ask questions if you have them. And I found it's really pretty easy conversation to have with most of them. I do have the ones that don't ever answer back. And I wish there was a way to like delete those conversations out of Creator Connections. Once they're in there, as far as I know, they are in your messages. So you kind of have to scroll through your messages when they get back with you. It will leave you a red dot to let you know that someone has responded. And I think it usually is at the top, but it is marked so you know which one answered you back, which is nice. But I would definitely encourage you to start from the beginning by creating some kind of a document like a Google Sheets or, some kind of spreadsheet or at least a way to track who you've reached out to and who's actually answered you back, because once they start answering you back, it gets a little bit difficult to find the right one when you're trying to go back and find the campaign. I usually go back in the messages and look at their name, like their brand name, and then I search in the campaigns, the brand name, and then I usually can find the product pretty easily. But I would just recommend keeping track because I've not been doing that very well, and I'm going to definitely have to start doing that. And that is how I pitch to the brands on Creator Connections. I hope that helps, and if you have any more questions, reach out.